The weather is warming up and the school year is coming to a close. Summer is just around the corner. From aquatics to summer sports leagues to the 4th of July fireworks, summer fun abounds here in Leesburg. On today's edition of Inside Leesburg, we take a dive into all the summer fun Leesburg has to offer. Hi everyone, and welcome to Inside Leesburg, a show designed to take you inside the inner workings of the lakefront city. On today's episode, we're talking summer fun in Leesburg. Whether you're looking for a fun activity for the kiddos, a pool to swim your laps, or you just want to relax and catch a baseball game with a hot dog in hand, Leesburg's got something for you this summer. Joining us in the studio now is Recreation Director Travis Rima. Travis, thanks so much for joining us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
First of all, congrats on an awesome bike fest. I have heard so many good things about this year's event.
Yes, thank you. We're very pleased with how it turned out. It was a great weekend. We have a great special event staff that heads that up with Maggie and Miguel. But it's truly one of those events that is all hands on deck for the city. Every single department within the city helped out, including some from surrounding communities. So it's really great to see how that comes together and come off with a successful event. The one other thing I like to mention is within the rec department, I have to say a big thank you to all of our rec department staff. Every single full-time rec staff member that we have was involved in helping out with Bike Fest. So it's definitely a labor of love. It's a lot of work, but we're pleased with how it turned out.
And I'm looking forward to 2026.
So are we.
Awesome. So we've got lots of stuff going on this summer. Let's start with summer sports leagues. What kind of youth summer sports leagues is Leesburg offering? Yeah,
so the two big ones that we have that will be actually going on during the summer is flag football and prep basketball. So the prep basketball is kind of our middle school age kids that are out of school, come over to the gym and have a prep basketball league. Flag football is always kind of our precursor to Pop Warner football that starts in the end of the summer. But flag football is always a good way to kind of get your feet wet with playing football. At the same time, we'll be taking sign-ups for Pop Warner football and soccer. A cool thing with Pop Warner this year is they're adding girls flag football to the actual Pop Warner schedule. So girls flag football is taken off all over the country in as long as Florida too, and they're adding it to their program. So if you go to Pop Warner football games, there'll be tackle football, but there'll also be the girls flag football going on at the same time. So it's a really cool introduction of flag football to that youth age girls.
Yeah, that's awesome. How about adult athletic programs?
Yeah, so we have two right now. We have 20 adult softball teams in our adult softball program right now. It's the most we've had in a long time. So we're really excited about that. It's gonna keep us busy out on the nights at the softball fields, but that's really exciting. And then we also have kickball. So there's 6 teams in our kickball league, and our adult program is a program that's really taken off in the last few years too. So softball, kickball, and soccer are kind of our mainstays for adults. And during the summer, we'll do softball and kickball.
Are there still spots available for the youth and adult sports programs? And if so, how do people sign up?
Yeah, so for our youth, there's a multitude of ways you can do it. We do a lot of online registration now. We just started that within a year. It's been going great. If you go to our website, leesburgflorida.gov, and go to the rec page, all of the sign-up information is there. You can also call or stop by the gymnasium at 1851 Griffin Road, right next to Carver Middle School, for all of our youth sign-up stuff. The adults, the team registrations are closed, but all of our adult programs are co-ed, and so we're always looking for more players. So if there's an individual that wants to play, they can call, get put on a list, and especially if you're a female and want to play softball or kickball, we're always looking for female players for those leagues. So team registration we had to shut her down because it was full, but we are taking individuals if they need to.
Ah, gotcha. Okay. There's also some neat new events coming around this summer. Tell me about Reckin' Saturdays.
Yeah, so Reckin' Saturdays is a program we started 8 or 9 years ago, and we've tried to do something monthly that's just a different type of event. And sometimes they've been really great, and sometimes they've been just okay, and we try something else the next year. So this year we're trying a Jazz in the Gardens. There's going to be like a jazz concert at the Venetian Center in Venetian Gardens, and really excited about that one in June. And then in August we're going to do a youth pickleball tournament. So we do indoor pickleball at the gym, and so we're going to do a youth tournament in the gym.
Wow, awesome. How about Discover Leesburg? What is that?
Yeah, Discover Leesburg is a fun one. So Discover Leesburg is something we've put together to try to bring people into downtown. And what we did is we worked with an organization that does market days. And so we come down, we have some live music, and then they set up a market on 5th Street and really promote some of those vendors, but then promote people getting in and walking through downtown. So we don't do any food vendors. We want people to come down, hit the restaurants, hit the other shops down there, and really enjoy and get to know downtown Leesburg. And in each month, that seems to just grow a little bit more. People like the local talent that we put out there for music. So it's been going really well. It's every second Friday of the month. And we look forward to seeing people out there.
Yeah, awesome. The 4th of July fireworks is a staple event for Leesburg. Is there anything new this year with that?
Yeah, that's one of our core events that we put on each year. And we're always looking to do bigger, better, and each year. So we'll still do our fireworks. Going to shoot the fireworks off from the barge in the middle of the cove, and we are adding a carnival component to it this year. So out on Ski Beach, there'll be carnival rides. We'll have vendors and music and food trucks. So the carnival rides is something that we did a little bit last year. We're going to expand on it this year. Hopefully the rain stays away long enough this year that we can take a few more rides. We got about half our time in on the rides last year, but I think we're looking forward to a good 4th of July again this year.
And of course, the Leesburg Lightning is coming back this summer. When does that season start?
Yes, we all love the Leesburg Lightning at Pat Thomas. Their first game is May 29th. It's an away game in Sanford. Their first home game at Pat Thomas Stadium will be May 30th. One of the things I don't know if everybody realizes with the Leesburg Lightning is that's run by a volunteer group. All of the men and women that run that strictly volunteer. They raise money to be able to pay their coaches, to pay their league fees, for any expenses that the Lightning would have. And it's great to be able to have that team in Leesburg, something great to do on a summer night. They advertise they just may have the best concession stand in America, and hey, who am I to argue with that? I think it's pretty darn good. So we're excited about the Lightning coming back. They're great partners with us here at Pat Thomas Stadium, and it's just a lot of fun to go out to games. And you can't beat the ticket price. It's always free, admission free. Come out, grab a hot dog, and see some great college baseball.
A pinnacle of our show is viewer questions, and we have a few for you. This first one, how does someone go about being a vendor for Discover Leesburg and other city events?
Easiest way is just to email our special event staff. Their email is specialevents@leesburgflorida.gov, so pretty easy email. If you email them, let them know kind of what their specialty is, and they'll be in contact with them. Some of our events we work with someone who organizes vendors, so they may reach out to us, and then we'll get them in contact with the right person for the right event. But the best place to start is by contacting Miguel and Maggie at Special Events.
Awesome. Are there any volunteer opportunities with this rec department?
Oh yes, we are always looking for volunteers. A lot of our volunteerism right now is within our programs. So we always need help in our programs. Coaches, even somebody that just wants to be a team mom, team dad, and just help organize stuff. But yes, we're always looking for volunteers. There's volunteer applications and information on our website. That same rec page that we've talked about, all our volunteers and sponsorships, everything's right on there for more information.
Got it. Before we go, I'd love to get some updates on some ongoing recreation projects. Can you tell me where we are with the Susan Street complex?
Yes, we're very excited about our Susan Street project. We're in the middle of demo right now, so we're kind of coming to the end of our tree clearing and grub clearing at Susan Street. Next step is going to be getting into the site work. So I'd say it's a 300-day contract, so we have to be completed with the project by January of 2026. And I'd say we're probably 35, 40 days into that process. So once we can get the site cleared, that really opens up for where you start seeing building, when we start seeing the new stuff come in. Right now we're just clearing out the old, getting ready for the new, and it's coming together. We're really excited about that one.
Yeah, awesome. And how about the Venetian Cove Marina?
Yeah, the marina's out for bid. So we're accepting bids. We split the marina into two different projects. One being the building itself, and then the other being docks. And the dock bids are going out in June, and the building bids are due by June 1st. So we're rolling right along with both of those, and we're ready for an update on that marina. That marina's seen its better days, and we're ready for it to be done.
Awesome. Well, Travis, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to all the fun stuff in Leesburg this summer.
Thank you.
After the break, we're talking aquatic recreation opportunities here in Leesburg. We'll be right back.